It's almost time for kids' time. We're gonna be late.
It's time to share. There's a world out there looking for a friend like Jesus. It's time to share. There's a world out there. Let's tell him that he loves us so. Let's tell him that he loves us so. Kids time. Kids time. Kids time.
Hi, boys and girls. Have you ever spent the night alone in a strange place, away from your family? I travel all over the world, and I love meeting new friends like you. But home is still my favorite place. And if I had to leave my family behind and live somewhere else for the rest of my life, I would be very sad. Today we'll hear about a young girl who had to do just that. One day, soldiers came to her house, and they told her they were taking her far away. I'm sure at first she was sad and lonely, but she knew God, the King of the universe, would be with her and take care of her. Boys and girls, although she didn't know it at the time, God had a special plan for her. And I hope you'll remember today's Bible story whenever you wonder about God's plan for your life. The Bible says that all things work together for good for those who love and trust Him, and that means you too. Right now it's time for Nature Time.
Hi, boys and girls. Welcome to Nature Time. I'm so excited today. We're on the Grand Cayman Islands at Dolphin Discovery, and we're going to find all the fun things you can do with dolphins. Won't that be exciting? We're going to go find Carlos right now, the general manager. He's going to share all about this. I can't wait. Let's go. Carlos, you know, I thought there was only one kind of dolphin, and I hear there's more than one species.
Yeah, actually, you know, there's 36 dolphin species. 36. Right now, we have bottlenose dolphins, which is the most common dolphin for shows in aquariums. It's a very gentle animal.
Very gentle. Well, you know what? Miss Brenda many times don't like animals. She's kind of afraid of them. But even Miss Brenda swam, if you can imagine, with the dolphins. That's a neat thing. You get to see that.
Good. Yeah, actually, you know, you can do a lot of fun stuff with the dolphins. You can do a foot push.
Okay, so what's a foot push? So what's a foot push?
Actually, you're gonna be floating in the water like Superman. They're gonna come from behind.
Yeah.
They're gonna push you with their mouth, and they're gonna bring you out of the water, and you're gonna be like skiing in the water. But you're gonna be pushed like that.
That is amazing.
Yes.
So now, how do they train these dolphins? Do they talk to them? Do they have a language, or what do they do?
Well, actually, they don't speak any language.
No language.
They
No
don't
Spanish. No English.
No Spanish. No English. No Japanese.
Okay.
So it's very challenging for the trainers to communicate with them.
I guess.
They use hand signals.
Hand signals.
Hand signals, and they use this.
Okay, I got to hear what that whistle sounds like. Would you like to hear that, kids? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. What's it sound like? Wow.
Actually, this is a dog whistle.
A dog whistle.
And it's put it in a frequency that they can hear, and we call this a bridge.
Okay.
So they can hear us when they're performing a jump, and then with this we let them know they're performing what we want them to do. Once they hear the whistle, they know a reward comes after. A reward can be a fish, a rub, or the opportunity to play with a favorite toy. It might be a ball or the hoop and that. When we have the show, you're gonna see them performing somersaults. One of the trainers will do a missile. He will go all the way to the bottom and come out of the water and jump.
Wow.
Surf, standing on a dolphin. It's amazing.
That sounds like so much fun. Now, it almost looks, now you have to tell me, Carlos, it almost looks like instead of this being work for these dolphins, they love doing this stuff. It's almost like whether they got a reward for fish or not, they just love it. Do they like this?
Can
you tell?
Actually, I don't think they see it as a work.
Okay.
Because for them, it's something they like. They love to be with people.
Okay.
So they're always looking for the attention. So for them, it's part of their lives, you know. We come to work, they're leaving.
They come to play.
Yes.
That's tremendous. I wish I had that too. Well, Carlos, I'll tell you what, I am so excited about dolphins. I've learned more than I ever have about dolphins. And Carlos, after being here 10 years, sounds like you know an awful lot about dolphins.
And there's more to learn every day.
Every day there's more to learn. Wow, remember kids, nature's God's second book, so get out there and take a look. Carlos, let's go and do some more tricks with these dolphins.
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right.
Out in the highways and byways of life, many
thanks for joining us today. I'm glad that you're here because we're going to have some fun with some dry ice. Have you ever seen dry ice? Yeah! Well, we're going to do something maybe you have never seen before using dry ice, and I need some helpers, and I've got a helper right over here. Now, Lulu, what is the most favorite thing you like to do?
I like to garden.
Oh, hey, that's very helpful too, isn't it? Then I have Trinity over here. Now, Trinity, are you afraid of something? Yes. What?
Snakes.
Snakes! Anybody afraid of snakes?
No.
Whoa. Well, you know, we need to respect them, shouldn't we? I think so. We have Claire. Now, Claire, what is your favorite show? You have a favorite show?
Yeah, Kids Time.
Kids Time. I think that's one of my favorites too. Hey, let's come on up here. Okay, come right around. Come on, my helpers, come up here. Stand right up there. There you go, right here. And what are we gonna put on, guys? Safety glasses. We're gonna put on safety glasses because we want to be safe. You want to be safe? Yeah. Oh, I think we want to be safe, and I'm going to use these right over here. Hey, you know what I've got right here? I've got some stuff in my hand right here. What do you think this is?
Dry ice.
It's dry ice. You know why they call it dry ice? It's dry. Because it's dry, that's right. If I put it right there, it wouldn't melt. It would what we call sublimate. It changes from a solid into a gas, and it does. Oh, no. It's very cold. That's why I'm wearing gloves, okay? All right. But you know what? I want you to wear something on your hands. Why don't you put a sock on your hand? Do you put socks on your hands? No. Okay. Well, put a sock on your hand. Okay, you're going to need a sock. Okay, here we go. Now, what I'm going to, only one. Okay, only one. And I'm going to put some dry ice inside of this container, which has some warm water in it. And what are we going to do? Whoa, we're making some carbon dioxide bubbles. That's what's bubbling out right here. There we go. And you know, look at there. And I've got a little tube. Whoa, look at that. Man, okay, don't touch it because it's really, really cold. What we're going to do is we're going to try to blow some bubbles. I'm going to put this in some bubble mix right here. Let's see if we can blow a bubble. Whoa. Now, can you catch a bubble on your hand? Okay, hang on. And you might even be able to bounce it on your glove. Let's see if we can bounce it. Okay, there we go. Oh, it just popped. Let's make one over here. Whoa, and it might just be able to bounce it on your glove. Oh no, don't touch this over here because it's really, really cold. All right, let's dump it in our mix again. Okay, there we go. There's some coming. Oh yeah, you put it right on your glove. Can you do that? Okay, move over here a little bit so that we can get Trinity in here. Can you get? Oh, it busted. It went right on your glove, and it stayed on your glove for a little bit, and then it broke. I'm gonna put some right here. Look at there. Can you bounce it up and down? Hey, let's try to make a big one right here. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this in my bubble mix, and don't pop it yet. Don't pop it yet. And then I'm going to have Claire pop it in just a minute. Let's see if we can blow a big one right here. Not yet, Claire. Wait, let's get it as big as, oh! And it popped, didn't it? Let's try to do another one right here. And let's check this out. Hang on. Let's see if we can make a big one. Let's see if we can make a big one. Oh, how big can we get it? I wonder how big can we get it. Let's wait until it gets really, really big. Whoa. Okay, don't push on our table because it'll just move all over the place. How big can we get this bubble? We get it bigger and bigger and big. Whoa, and it pops, doesn't it? Okay, Claire, get ready to pop it. Okay, pop that one. Whoa, you see that? It just popped, didn't it? Now, that is really interesting. You know, did you see those bubbles? Yeah. Aren't they fun to play with? Yeah. But you know what? That's interesting. Do they last for a long time? No. We blow a bubble, and what happens to it? It pops. It breaks open. You know, that's kind of interesting. You know, the Bible talks about life being like a vapor. Do vapors last for a long time? No, they just pop just like those little bubbles. They pop and they break, and they're not fun to play with anymore because you don't have a bubble anymore. But you know what? God has prepared a place for us, and it's called what? Heaven. It's called heaven. And you know what? I want to go to heaven. All right, do you want to go to heaven? Yeah. You want to go to heaven? And you know what? In heaven, our bubbles, or our lives, which represents that, our lives will live forever. And we won't be just a vapor here on earth. Everything's just kind of a vapor and it vanishes. And that's interesting. Did you learn something about dry ice? Yeah! Yeah, we can make really cool bubbles, but this is a solid, isn't it? and we don't get a big puddle underneath there. It doesn't change to a liquid, it changes from a solid and it goes right into a gas. I think that's really cool. And you know, when we study more about science, we learn more about our Creator, God.
Enter.
Long live the king!
What is it?
I have brought you Vashti's crown.
My queen's crown. My precious Vashti, I have committed a great mistake. I should have never asked you to parade yourself and all your beauty for all to see. I should have never banished you from the kingdom. It was the drink, it made me mad. Oh, I am a foolish, foolish king.
My lord, might I ask you a question?
Yes, Haman.
You are the king, are you not? Of all of Persia?
Yes, I am King Xerxes.
Then why mourn this one woman, this Vashti? Why not have all the virgins of the land, all the maids brought before you, have them made beautiful, and then you can choose from any one of them to be your queen?
And I could choose from amongst all the beautiful virgins in my land. Haman, this is a splendid idea. You are a wise man, and I shall reward you for your wisdom. Now go, bring unto me all the virgins of the land of Shushan, and bring them here to the palace, that I might view them, and then choose a new queen.
As you wish, my lord.
Go quickly.
Bread.
Father Mordecai, when I was in the marketplace today, I heard everyone talking about Queen Vashti and how she'd been banished from the palace. Do you know why this has happened? What's going on in the palace, Father? Why was Queen Vashti banished?
She was banished because she stayed true to her convictions and did not follow the rule of the king. And now the king has decreed that all the fair maidens from all the land be brought to the palace to be considered as the new queen. And soon, I fear you will share that same fate.
Oh no! I'm sure that's why the soldiers were following me today. When I was in the marketplace, I could tell that they were looking at me, and I think when I tried to walk home, they were following me.
I think soon they will be here, and when they come, we have to make sure that you have a different name, a new name, a Persian name. Esther, my little star. That's what you're going to be, Esther, my little star.
You mean I can't be called Hadassah anymore?
No, never again. You must be called Esther. They must never know that you're a Jew. Just Esther. Here, let us pray. God of our fathers, please be with Esther. She goes through these trying times ahead. Veil your face. Veil your... What do you want
Where's
here?
the girl?
What
Where's the girl?
What do you want
We
here?
saw her, we followed her. Move
What are
back.
you doing? Leave her alone.
Look what we have here. Take that veil off. That's the one I saw in the marketplace.
Ooh, she's pretty. We're gonna get a good reward for her.
Leave her alone.
It's the king's business. Stand back.
Just remember the God,
God,
of
be
our
with me,
fathers
please,
will be
God.
with
My God, be with me.
you. God of our fathers, please let Esther know that you are with her always.
We're finished here. Guards, take them to their quarters.
It's okay, Abigail. It's gonna be okay. We'll be
Wait,
okay.
not this one. Young woman, what's your name?
It's Esther, sir.
Do you know why you're here?
Yes, to serve the king.
My name is Haggai, and I'm in charge of the king's harem. It's my duty to prepare you to go before the king. Hayek, we have a special young lady here. I want you to prepare the very best quarters for her. All right?
Yes, sir.
I need to go see to the other ladies. Hayek will be right back, and he'll take you to your quarters.
Oh, God of our fathers, I don't know what my future holds in this palace, and I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to be queen. I just want to go home to Mordecai. I miss him so much. But I know you have a special plan for me. And I choose to trust you no matter what.
Boys and girls, it's time for Miss Brenda's Book of the Day. And today's book is an exciting book. It is God's book. It's called the Remnant Young Scholar Study Bible. And normally I tell you all about my book of the day, but I'm not going to do that today. No, because I have two very special guests that know all about, and I want them to tell you about it. One is no stranger to kids' time, and in fact, it's none other than our very own Ranger Dwight. Thank you so much, Ranger Dwight, for being here.
Oh, it's exciting to be here, Miss Brenda, and it's great to be with the kids today.
Oh, I'm excited to hear, and you brought somebody special with you today. Who? I want you to introduce him. Who did you bring with you?
Well, Miss Brenda, this is none other than my brother Rudy. He's I call him my little big brother because he's actually younger, but he's as big as I am now.
And your brother does something very special for Jesus. What does he do?
Well, Miss Brenda, Rudy is the president of Remnant Publications, and he is one of the people that helped put this Bible together for the kids.
Well, Rudy, thank you, and welcome to Kids Time.
First time here, I appreciate it.
Well, you have you're doing a lot of work. It's a lot of work, I know, being president of a big publishing company, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And you've got some other children's books, too, that you do, but this is really something very special, targeted just for kids, isn't it?
Absolutely. This has been a wonderful project for the kids. Nothing could be better than this.
Well, I know that you brought me a DVD, and I'd like to show that to the kids. Boys and girls, I think before we get into start talking about it, I'd like to show you a little bit about this study Bible, and it just comes to life. Let's take a look.
The Young Scholar New King James Bible is easy to read and understand. We've also included a simplified dictionary and concordance to help your child get the most from their new Bible. With faith-affirming articles covering the 2300-day prophecy to the stunning truths of the sanctuary, your child won't be left behind when it comes to grasping the most exciting and stunning facets of the Bible. Major Bible events and journeys are plotted on colorful maps that will help your child explore new lands and times. Beloved children authors Brenda Walsh and Kay Kuzma present inspiring prayer promises for kids for issues your child may be facing today. In simple language, our Bible book introductions written for young people will help your child understand what the Bible really meant to those who wrote them and what it means to them now. More than 45 full-color, kid-friendly pictures by expert illustrators will help make Bible stories more real and accessible for your child like never before. Our Bible study Chains for Children will ingrain precious key Bible truths of the last days into your child's heart, while instilling Bible study principles for a lifetime of richer and deeper study. And last, but certainly not least, we've included more than 200 quotes from the powerful pen of Ellen White, combined with artwork that will engage your child's mind and heart for years to come. This awesome, exclusive feature will draw your loved one into the arms of the Creator and explore the deeper meanings of Scripture. So, don't starve your child of the Word. Provide the best nourishment possible that will take him or her to the next step of their spiritual development. The Remnant Young Scholar Bible is an all-in-one, all-you-need resource to help your child grow in faith and wisdom.
Wasn't that exciting, boys and girls? I can tell you, Rudy, I am just really excited about this Bible. Tell me, what is it about this whole project do you think it stands out the most for you? What do you think is the kids are going to like the most?
I think the kids are going to like the pictures the most. I mean, there's so many things that we're going to talk about, but the pictures illustrate the Bible stories. And I just think that's probably the greatest asset that this Bible has.
That's true. Kids learn by pictures. I think we all do. Adults do too. That's true. And plus, there's such incredible artists. Who are the artists that painted? I've looked through these pictures, and they're amazing.
They absolutely are. Lars Justinian and his daughter did the illustrations, and she's a youth herself.
Oh, wow.
So it's coming from somebody that's young. I mean, this is all set up for kids. And you know, Miss Brenda, my favorite thing is the Bible. I have such a burden for young people and kids to understand the Bible in such a way that it makes it practical. It's not like, oh, wow, this is boring. This is 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. It's not for me. It's today. It's for them. And these illustrations, the comments make the Bible come alive. It's exciting.
It is too.
If it's exciting to me, I know it's going to be exciting for the kids.
Exciting too. And also, one of the other artists was Daryl Tank. He's one of my favorite artists.
Yes, absolutely.
And amazing. I'm an artist myself. I do oil paintings, and I'm not in their league. I'm telling you, this is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Can I share with the boys and girls what I'm excited about too?
I'd love that.
All right. Well, boys and girls, I want you to see this book is called Prayer Promises for Kids. And Miss Brenda wrote this book along with my friend, Dr. Kay Kuzma, and it's full of Bible promises, and it's to teach kids how to pray claiming Bible promises. Well, guess what? When Rudy approached me as president of Remnant Publications, and he approached me and said, would we consider being a part of this study Bible? We were so excited about that. Of course, we said yes. So in the back of every single one of these study Bibles is this book. This book is in the back, isn't it? And
Absolutely.
so it's an incredible, God put these promises in the Bible for a reason, and it's an incredible way to pray. You know, I pray claiming Bible promises all the time, but I know that there are a lot of adults that don't even do that, and so they're not teaching their children to pray claiming Bible promises. Well, guess what? Now when they get the Remnant Study Scholar, Young Scholar Bible, they will not only be able to look at all the pictures, see all the study helps, but they can look in the back, and there's things that kids pray about. They can go back there and learn to pray claiming Bible promises. I love that.
and once again, not to go over it so much, but every promise has a picture.
Yes.
Once again, the pictures just
amazing.
says the whole thing, almost as important
That's right.
as a promise. But the combination is just fantastic.
Amazing. That's right. And because the picture goes along with what's going on in that particular prayer that the child is praying about. And these are things that kids pray about. You know, we have afraid of the dark, you know, maybe doing your homework, choosing the right friends, you know, some of the things that kids are facing today. It's all things that kids pray about. So everything in this particular Scholar Bible is geared to bring kids closer to Jesus.
That's right. You know, Miss Brenda, I've looked at a lot of Bibles in my day. And usually a lot of times you'll have a Bible with a picture so kids like it. But this truly is a Bible for the young people, for the kids. It's amazing. And you know, we've asked what the ages are, and it's, I think, Rudy, what is that between what?
It's 7 to 12. However, I personally am going to be studying out of this Bible, and I'm just over the 12-year mark. Sometimes I don't act it, but I'm just over the 12-year mark. But there's something for everybody, not just the Bible, but colors. You know, you got one for the
I've got a blue one, and it's got a picture of a lion.
That's right. Let's
Miss
show them.
Brenda.
We got a blue one here. You
Right
have
here's
a beautiful lavender one. I think I want this lavender one. Can I have that one,
You
Rudy?
can have that, but,
okay.
but we have a pink one here.
A beautiful pink one, too. The girls are going to love that. And also, there's one with the picture of Jesus.
Yes.
I really like this one, too, where they have the picture of Jesus with all the children. Just an amazing. And also, I like inside where you have all the comments.
Yes.
You know, where you can go through and it kind of gives light and explains what's going on.
That's right.
And I think also there's Bible prophecy in here.
Yes.
I think there's
Sanctuary.
the sanctuaries in
Talks
there.
about the sanctuaries in there. There's study helps, as you mentioned earlier, but it goes through a Bible chain, goes from one subject to another, so they can learn to give Bible studies.
That's
Even
right.
as a young child, they can learn to give Bible studies right from the Bible. So it's really exciting.
Oh, it is exciting, and I want to tell you, boys and girls, I wish I could sit here and talk about this all day. I'm so excited about this project. You're going to want to get one. Wow. So I want to thank you, Rudy, for being with us today. Thank you, Ranger Dwight. Always a pleasure to see you. Boys and girls, I want you to remember that wherever you go, whatever you do, I want you to keep shining for Jesus. Remember, it's kids' time to share Jesus.